The main rule last year was to not make your plants go hot or test more than 0.3% THC. I'm not going to say this is the truth, but they feel like this year that it's going to be moved up to 1.3%. But I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that these are the factors that I've determined really affect the THC production. The first two things, I know Claude talked earlier about 10-10-10. The first number is nitrogen, the second number is phosphorus, the third number is potassium. Phosphorus is what your roots need a lot, and when you produce too much of an abundance of roots, that leads to that pathway of basically turning it into marijuana. Nitrogen, what it does is it makes the plant grow too quick, the plant cells become long, and when they get thin and they start getting attacked, then you're going into a situation because of nitrogen where your plant's going to produce THC just to fight off disease and fight off insects. The second thing is excessive heat or UVA or UVB exposure. They've actually determined that UVB is one of the key components to creating THC. So when you get UVB, especially in the fall, that's when the plants really start to turn it on and get hot. The third thing is pathogens in the water system. That doesn't really matter except for in hydroponics and in city water. A lack or surplus of fertilizer or water also causes it to go hot. So if you're putting too much fertilizer or not enough, you're going to get hot plants. If you're not putting enough water or putting too much water, same thing. Chitin is a protein that's found in basically 100% of all insects. It's also found in crabs and a lot of like crawfish today have chitin in them. Once a plant detects chitin, it starts producing THC immediately to get rid of the bug. The one thing you need to think about or get out of this is to never use crab meal in your grow. If THC limits are raised, next year they say it may be 1.35%, then this problem's largely remediated. There's no way, especially with the standard varieties and strains that we have in the industry right now, there's no way that anything's going to test hot if we get up to 1.33%.